Yo, what's going on? It's your boy Dren. Dren Talks. It's been a while. How are you guys? I know I haven't been posting. It's been well over a year since I've done anything. I think. Maybe. Who knows? I have to check. But definitely haven't posted on the YouTube channel in over a year. Maybe over 2, actually. So I figured today, let me post a little something, something I've been thinking about for a little while now, something I've been letting, simmer in my head for a little bit before I made a comment. For those of you that's actually been reaching out to me, every now and then I'll get somebody asking me when am I going to bring back the show. I appreciate it. Unfortunately, due to certain situations and circumstances, that's the only reason why I haven't been doing the show. I strive to give you guys a good product, a good show. So maybe that's partially my fault. Maybe I shouldn't do that, but it is what it is. Unfortunately, I don't have a computer anymore. It got ran over by a car because I left it on top of mine and it fell. So once I get a new computer, I'll be back on it. Anyway, while I'm hitting you guys up this morning, so like I said, I've been letting this simmer for a little while, kind of just taking in the talking points, hearing other people's opinions on it. And I think, for me, I just wanted to talk about the whole situation going on with Florida and its governor and Black history and the anti-woke culture-ness and all that other bull. I'm gonna try to do this without cussing, but as you guys know, I'm not really good at that. So, how I feel. First, I want to say Ron DeSantis, before all of this, and I know it may come to a shock to all of you, I was considering, and this is before he came out saying he's going to run for president and all that, right? Before all this craziness happened, I was actually considering maybe even voting for him, right? Because to be personally honest, the Democrats have been pissing me off. Like, nothing they're doing is, to me personally, nothing they're doing really is resonating with me. To me, it's a whole bunch of lip service. And listen, the Republicans could be doing the same shit, but damn it. The Republicans will be doing the same stuff, but I'm a registered independent. I've been voting Democrat for pretty much my whole life, and at this point, if I'm gonna keep voting for somebody that's not gonna do anything for me, I don't really want to continue doing it. I'm gonna try something new. And DeSantis at the time looked like he had some sense about him, but as we can see, crack is gonna be cracking. So, to this whole Black history, anti-woke culture stuff that's been going on with Florida and them making this school change their Black history curriculum and really coming out with this and thinking that it's okay, is crazy to me. It's crazy to me. And what's even worse, you got Black people, because like he said, it's historians and they got the proper people. You got Black people really spewing, going on TV saying, hey, nah, this is what it is wild to me. It's truly wild to me. The fact that you think that slaves benefited from slavery is crazy. It's crazy. This is something that they used to say to justify slavery way back when they had slaves. In the 1700s, in the 1800s, that was the justification that these slaves, we are civilizing them from being savages. And like, it's wild to me. That's the whole eugenics movement was started off of that, on trying to say that, well, these people are subhuman. That's the reason why we can enslave them and do all that. But this is what you're saying now. Slaves benefited from slavery. Slaves learned skills to help them, which is complete and utter bull. Like, I don't know if you guys know history. Like, I'm not gonna say I'm a history expert, because I'm not, but I enjoy history. That was my favorite subject in school. Even when I went to college, I was a history major. I enjoy learning about the past. Like, I will legit sit and watch documentaries about the past. I will sit and read shit, damn it, about the past. I enjoy it. So, if you didn't know your history, slaves were literally, Africans were brought here because of their skills. We were brought here because of our bodies, our immune systems, our skills. For them to think and for them to say that we gained skills here that benefited us, no, boo-boo, no, beloved. Our skills benefited you. And I'm saying this as a Haitian American. My parents are from Haiti. So I don't necessarily have roots in America, but we're all the diaspora. What benefited the American slaveholders benefited the French slaveholders in Haiti. So it doesn't really matter where I'm from. It doesn't. The same concept happened. So nobody benefited from the slavery but the slave masters. Nobody benefited. Not one black person benefited from slavery. I'm sorry, it did not happen. Even after slavery, we didn't benefit because we were supposed to get 40 acres and a mule. That didn't happen. And then you got guys like, listen, I love my military brethren, I do. And we have these debates constantly. And, you know, I usually try to stay out of it, but one night they really got me into it. And they bring it up all the time. They're like, yo, Charles, be easy. Like, you were acting rowdy because we were at Miller's, and I was getting upset because they were saying dumb stuff. Like, I get the concept, and this is the biggest concept for them is like, you know, mind you, all minorities. They were all minorities. Not black, but minorities. And their biggest concept is, you know, black people use slavery to not get ahead and stuff like that. Or they use that the white man is against them to not get ahead. And in some respects, I understand what they're saying, but I also think it's a moot talking point. Like, if you worked all your life, right? You worked all your life, help put a company on the map, but they didn't pay you for it. And then you retire. They said they were going to pay you upon your retirement. You retired and they still didn't pay you. You would at least hope that money, you fought for it, they didn't give it to you. And then now you die. Your kids are still fighting for that money that they owed you. They didn't give it to you. Then they die and their kids are fighting for the money that they owed their grandparent, and they still didn't give it to you. You would think, yes, I'm gonna be upset. You would say, yes, my kids shouldn't have to do anything until that money's given to me. I'm owed that much, at least. But the new person of the company goes, well, I ain't do it, so why should I pay you? Because you own the company. The company did it, so you gotta pay. Point blank. And I think that's the concept people are missing. It's not, and I hear Black Americans are lazy. And you listen, this is not a white thing, because I know a lot of Haitians that say that too. Black Americans are lazy, da 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 da. But think about that concept I just gave you. It's not out of laziness. They are owed to this country that they helped create and build. It's not laziness. They want their money. Run them their check. I ain't mad at that. Now, do I think we should strive in spite of it? Absolutely. You cannot stop forward progress. You have to continue going. But to say that they're lazy, to say that slaves benefited from slavery because of skills and all that, come on, man. That's some wild stuff right there. That's some wild stuff right there. And I got nieces and nephews that's gonna be growing up in the Florida school system. You know, luckily for them, I know their parents is gonna have to teach this at home. And I know they straight up are going to teach this at home. I just think it's very unfortunate that you're gonna have a whole lot of kids who might not have parents that know their history, or who might not have parents that are even home because they have to work. You know, the lazy people that have to work 3 or 4 jobs. So it's literally going to be up to the schools to teach them, and this is what the schools is going to be teaching. It's wild. This is a wild world we're living in right now. It's a wild world we're living in right now. And I don't care what you guys tell me, all this really started happening once Barack became president. All this divisiveness, all this started happening once he became president because of the fear. Like, don't get me wrong, people I know didn't like Bush, but it wasn't like this. It wasn't divisive like this. Once he became president, people really started showing their colors. People legit started showing their colors. Man, it is wild. This is wild. This is wild. Now you have people that truly just do not care. Do not care. They will do whatever, say whatever. They do not care. To whomever. It's open and it's blatant, and it's a scary time we're living in. And you know, raising 2 kids now, that's another thing that changed since the last time we spoke. I have another son, so now raising 2 black sons in a world where it's becoming okay to be more openly point blank racist towards us. It's gonna be wild. It's gonna be wild. But, you know, this is the world we live in. Well, that's a little short thing that I had to say. I'll probably post up a little more of these videos every now and then. Start the channel back on my little drives. But, let me know. Hit the comment, hit the likes. You know the vibes. Dren Talks. Holla.